Once again, back is the incredible, yours truly, Melrose Mike, Melrose Radio, Friday, June 19th, 2026. This is the special Juneteenth Harlem walkthrough, where we're gonna walk through Harlem and see what's cracking. We're currently here at what they call Marcus Garvey Park, others call Morningside Park. It looks like they're setting up for events later. We're gonna see what's happening with that. And right now we're gonna head on down to 25th, 125th Street. Yeah, yeah, out here live. Yours truly, Melrose Mike, Melrose Radio. And as they say, go on, hit the like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna see what's cracking out here in Harlem. All right. Hey, yo, man, y'all, I'm putting y'all on my YouTube, yo. Tell people to come through. 125th, right here. 125th and 5th, man. Y'all come get these good southern watermelons, you dig? Yo, come get these good southern watermelons and fruit and juices right here, 125th and 5th. I mean, all right. Now, as we continue to head west on 125th Street between 5th and Lenox, got folks out here. Still got a lot of New York gear popping off heavy. All right. So as you can see, we're on 125th Street, Fifth Ave, and the Jamaicans, they're just doing their thing, and ain't nobody mad at them. You dig? Yeah, it's Juneteenth, and they don't care to respect them. Like, hey, let's play some FBA music. They want to do their thing, and that's cool. That's perfectly fine. But just stop player hating on us when we want to take pride in our FBA lineage. Yeah, man, who we got up in the building? What's up, BX? Happy Juneteenth, family. Hey, yo, BX, I saw you sent a text too a few days ago, and I'm not ignoring you. I just really haven't had time to give it my undivided attention because I don't know if you saw, I sent you a YouTube video that I just uploaded of a gentleman by the name of Cake Man Raven, who I met yesterday on Fifth Ave in front of the NBA store. He made a delicious custom-made red velvet New York Knicks 2026 championship cake. And I remember you was like, hey, I was on your website and I couldn't find any FBA bakers, that make red velvet cakes. So I said, hey, I'm not really sure of any, but now look, found it. So like I said, I'm gonna definitely check out your text message though. I be like that sometimes. Like when certain people who, I love and respect, if y'all hit me up and I just don't have time to return your call or answer your text message, it's not because I'm ignoring you or that I forgot about you. It's just that I haven't had time to give it my undivided attention and or I didn't have time to give it my undivided attention and I may have forgot a little bit. But no, like I said, once I get time to give you and all these other people my undivided attention who I haven't responded to, I got you. Because at the end of the day, I know that if it was an emergency, y'all would really find a way to connect with me. But yeah, I'm on 125th Street, and it don't really even seem like any acknowledgement, let alone celebration of Juneteenth. It's just pretty much business as usual, it looks like. Everybody's kind of just like, shit, we got a day off. A lot of us took yesterday off for the next joint. And then, today's a day off. So a lot of people just basically got themselves a 4-day weekend. Yeah, ain't nobody celebrating, acknowledging, doing none of that shit. But for every other day of celebration and acknowledgement, everybody's throwing on the proper colors, the proper attire. Ooh, Cinco de Mayo, let's go get drunk and eat tacos. Everybody knows exactly what to do on these other days, but when it comes to us, it's either business as usual or it's some sort of white supremacist tether co-op thing going on. But yeah, it's still live out here though. Harlem, New York, 25th and Lenox. Got some folks over here with the drums, doing some good drumming. And thank God they got the FBA drums going on and not the African Congos and bongos and all that bullshit. I ain't gonna say bullshit, but you dig? And it just ain't FBA like that. I hate when niggas be using those African drums talking about this is us. No, it's not. That's us right there, the marching bands, you dig? The big basses and all that, trombones and all that. But yeah, I can expect is that I'm gonna be real disappointed in a few. Probably start seeing a bunch of red, black, and green. Yeah, a lot of Knicks gear going on. Pardon me, my bad.
Studies suggest that the compounds in the leaves have shown potential in improving insulin sensitivity and reducing blood glucose levels.
W in the building, what's up? Yes, I got the text, thank you. I know you're busy and I said the furniture removal. Yeah, yeah, you already know. Peace, man. Yo, DW, thank you, man. Love you. Y'all be safe out here too. Be on your P's and Q's and carrots while y'all out here. But yeah, yeah, I'm not too enthused either because a lot of people are so innocently ignorant, and I get that aspect of a lot of people being innocently ignorant about things. But it's then when people reply with like a bad faith pushback. Man, fuck those colors. That ain't the color and all that. Hey, yo, peace, family. Hey, yo, moving forward. Next year, oh, you got the right colors. My man right here, he got the right colors. I saw the big one right here, and I was like, hey, that ain't the right colors, but he got the right colors right here. Yeah, no doubt, man. And where you from, by the way? No, where your family from? Down south, South Carolina. Yes, sir, South Carolina. And see, that's what we got to highlight and remind everybody. Because they say, hey, y'all all black. Which technically, yes, we are all genetically black when it comes to our African brothers, Caribbean brothers and sisters. But Juneteenth is about us, foundational black Americans that descend from slaves here in America. So when they start putting out the red, black, and green, and Africans and Caribbeans calling themselves having a Caribbean Juneteenth celebration. It's like, hey, don't let nothing. Exactly, man. I appreciate that. No doubt, man. My man right here on 25th, yo, from the Victoria's Secret. Y'all come get the official Juneteenth flag, man. My man got them right there. It's disgusting. Yeah, and it's, like I said, I'm happy my man got the Juneteenth joints right there. But yeah, man, you try to tell people what the real colors is. They want to have bad faith pushback and all of that. But yeah, I'm happy to see my man's got the flags and the message is picking up. People are understanding. It's disgusting. I had to force someone to get the Bronx to change the event flyer. South Carolina is definitely. Oh yeah. South Carolina definitely in the house. My man Cake Man Raven, homie that I recorded in I was like, hey, where you from? They was like, hey, Harlem World. I'm like, sir, where is your family from? Same way I just did with that gentleman, you dig? And that's all we got to do. He was like, I'm from down the block. Sir, where's your family from? Oh, South Carolina. And see, with us, it's never an issue. It's never an issue. It's never a problem for us to tell you where we're from. Oh, yeah. My folks, they from South Carolina. It's that simple when it comes to my bad. When it comes to the tethers, though, it's like, oh, shit, nigga. Man, whatchamacallit? Don't be surprised if we see our brother Fish and Grits out here today with all three of his flags. He got enough flags to represent. But yeah, whatchamacallit? I don't know. I got the pins out here. Got some pins. Pal, y'all check it out. Get your I didn't vote round button pins right now, melroseradio.com. But yeah, it's looking like I might have to just have somebody out here on the daily selling flags and T-shirts and buttons and all of that, because yeah, this ain't gonna cut it. See, they got the African Juneteenth joints over there, and then look at this. They did put the Juneteenth flag up. Oh, all right. I got a video on my phone from last night where they didn't have the Juneteenth flag up here on 2/5. All right, but salute to the state building. They put it up. I was literally out here last night and they didn't have the flag hanging up. But it looks like they hung it up this morning. And they didn't have this little stage there either. Yeah. We need all of these joints. There it is, y'all. All right, Harlem. Y'all had one job and y'all halfway did it right. Y'all can still get that scam African flag out of there. But yeah, there it is. The Juneteenth flag, the USA flag, and some other non-consequential things that we really don't care about or didn't ask for. But yeah, man, fly high, red, white, and blue. Like I said, man, anybody that's want to be dismissive of the red, white, and blue aspect of it, and just our connection to the American. My man right here got the Rosa Parks shirt on. How you feel about Carmelo Anthony? Free Carmelo? Let me get a free Carmelo from my man's right here. Up in Harlem with the Rosa Parks shirt on. Let me get a free Carmelo one time. There it is. Say it a little bit louder. We couldn't hear you. There it is. Free Carmelo, right? Free Carmelo Anthony. Let me get a free Carmelo. Free Carmelo, buddy. We'll see you later, though. Okay. There it is. We're in big chat right now. Pardon me. We're having a big conversation right now. And you're dismissing the black man from Harlem. Typical. Let me get a free Carmelo real quick before I get up out of here. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry? I said free Carmelo. Free Carmelo who? Anthony. There it is with the K, right? Free Carmelo, K-A-R. There it is, man. Free Carmelo. Y'all already know. All right. All right, free Carmelo, y'all. Free Carmelo. All right. Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all see what we got to go through out here? Man. No, huh? No, we're not doing that. That's how you got to deal with these people. Yeah, annoying white man sitting up here with the Rosa Parks shirt on in Harlem on Juneteenth. Man, what up, y'all? Happy Juneteenth, no doubt, no doubt. We free, we free, baby, we free, y'all. Oh my God. You see how they try to dismiss me too? Okay, we'll talk to you later, ma'am. No, no. No. All right, y'all. Here we are once again, Harlem World, 125th Street, the legendary 125th Street. They're calling it African Square. Oh, it ain't gonna be here for too long, to be honest with you. By the time I get done with these folks. But yeah, here we are, 125th Street, 7th Avenue, or as some may know it to be, Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard, Adam Clayton Powell Jr. Boulevard. KFC. This used to be a Starbucks. Hey, I ain't getting you, bro. I got you. Anonymity, I got you. You niggas is not that important. All right. What's this? Mexicans, Arab got a store. This is where Atmos used to be. Yeah, man, I love Harlem. They still serve dirty water hot dogs. Ain't too many Frank stands out here like that. I think that passed in Chicago and they raised that flag too. But double check that info. They're doing too much. Yeah, I really wasn't gonna come out like that today, but you know what? I really came out to see if there was gonna be any celebrations here in Harlem, particularly on 25th, which is clearly not. But yeah, I might stop by some Asian nail salons and Asian beauty supply stores, see who's in there off code, because I don't know. I interpret and look at things different, and I'm like, hey man, if I'm off code, if I'm incorrect, can y'all really correct me about what's going on? Because in my mind, I don't really see what Jay Z did or does as too crazy. What we got here? La Sweets Harlem celebrates here. All right, we got a hello, good afternoon. Pardon me, I don't mean to interrupt. I was just doing a video and I happened to be passing by. I saw this business. I wanted to know if it was a Black American owned business. Yes, ma'am, no doubt, no doubt. Do your thing, do your thing. And where they from though? Where they from in the South? No, but where her family from? Where your family from? In the South? No, but your family, they from the South, right? All right, pardon me. All right. Thank you. I'll come back later another time. All right, no doubt. So there it is. You there, got a little suspected tether shop. We don't necessarily know yet. We got to come back. But that lady, she was clearly, I ain't going to call it a tether, but she was non-FBA. And that's okay. But y'all just need to say that instead of being out here cosplaying. You dig? Cosplaying and calling yourself a Black-owned business when y'all just ran around here before 2016 talking about how you not Black, you this and that. All right, this, I don't know. It may be an Asian-owned beauty supply store disguised as an African store. I kind of forget. All right, yeah, these are definitely some sort of non-FBAs. I ain't gonna, put the sisters on blast, but yeah, it don't look like business is slowing down in here, you dig? Even though, not to say that everybody's going in and coming out and spending money is FBA, but yeah, my whole thing is like, yo, do people really think that the Barclays do people think that wouldn't have been built with or without Jay-Z's permission or participation? I don't know. Somebody tell me, like, did he have the final say so or any say so at all in if the Barclays got built? Or was that basically, and yeah, granted, it is proven, we do know that, what's his name? Johnny Sy or Joe Sy, the owner of the Nets, we do know that he's some sort of Asian white supremacist. We do know he's a full-blown anti-FBA racist. However, that was basically him and whoever his partners were like, hey, we're coming to Brooklyn. And yes, we are about to gentrify the shit out of this area, but we need to show at least some sort of token of, some sort of token to the community. So they chose a token person. I'm not even calling Jay-Z a token, but they chose, a symbol of the community to say, hey, look, he's a part of it. Because if he would have denied it, they either would have got another nigga to do it, or they just would have did it without giving anybody anything. So, when people talk about Jay-Z, I'm like, hey, y'all talking about, y'all mad because he did a deal with Target. The lady, Tamika Mallory, one of the, promoters of the Target and all of that, she all linked up with the Democrats in Cadillac. She took a bag from Cadillac, during the middle of the 2020 uprisings and all of that. And then she's not, Tamika Mallory, Tesla Figaro, Pastor Jamal Bryant, and all these people that are bigging up the Target boycott, ain't none of them talking about our Asian business blackout that was started from the grassroots. The NFL thing, like I said, the Barclays, that was going to get built with or without Jay-Z's permission or participation. The NFL thing, that wasn't a grassroots thing. That was a Colin Kaepernick thing, where Colin Kaepernick, he felt some type of way about the way things were going. He, made a symbolic gesture that was respectful and empowering. It was very powerful. The NFL, they had backlash against him for that. You know, foundational Black Americans, we saw that and we said, oh, hey, that's not cool. We're going to boycott the NFL. Niggas started to stop, they started to boycott it. They lost revenue. The NFL, they said, oh, damn, we fucked up by going back at him. So let's see how we can make this right. Let's hire a Black person. Now, granted, Jermaine Dupri said that they offered him the gig, and when he went to Jay-Z, Jay-Z told him not to do it, and that Jay-Z later on went ahead and took it. Now that I ain't gonna front, that's not. I don't think that's cool, but Jay-Z had his reasons for doing that, and on the surface, that's not cool the way Jermaine Dupri put it out there. But, I haven't heard Jay's side of the story on what happened or why he did what he did or didn't do. But yeah, as a man, I'm not going to get into that business and just judge him and say, oh yeah, he don't care about the culture because he swindled Jermaine Dupri out of a deal and then went and took the deal. And then with this Target thing, like I said, Tamika Mallory and them, they aren't bigging up our Asian business blackout. Target employees aren't running down. They don't have a history and decades of running down on foundational Black Americans and gunning them down and getting away with it or doing it at all. So a lot of people, I don't know. Because like I said, the Target joint and the NFL joint, those weren't grassroots bottom up boycotts. And the grassroots bottom up boycotts and the motion that we got, Jay-Z can't stop that. If Jay-Z gets a bag, he can't stop. If Jay-Z gets $1 billion tomorrow to come out and say, hey man, fuck FBA, fuck foundational Black Americans, delineation, it gotta be about Pan-Africanism, that's not gonna slow down our motion. That's not gonna stop our motion. That's gonna amplify our motion. Yeah, so I look at it as, hey man, y'all just kind of low-key player hating on Jay-Z. That's how I look at it. I look at it as that simple. Just niggas kind of hating and frustrated and jealous for whatever reasons. They need a nigga to blame for why they weren't able to accomplish something. Taylor B, what's up? Yeah, that's right. Happy Juneteenth. The white supremacist never wants to show his true face. It was never about his say so. It was about the sentiment that he created. What sentiment? Care about nobody's sentiment? Oh, Breeze Omega in the building. What's up, Breeze Omega? Y'all care about feelings and sentiments and emotions and shit. Yeah. Man, what? Yo, Jay-Z getting money has never stopped me from accomplishing anything. Now, these Democrat shills getting money, yeah, they undermine everything we got going on. When Tariq Nasheed did his second rally for reparations in DC, where there was an estimated, well, it was definitely 3,000 plus, but some might even say 4,000 out there. Was it Jay-Z and Rock Nation that paid for a, not counter, but a fake shill rally right across the street with Tamika Mallory hosting it? Was it Jay-Z? Did he do that? You got people, they wasn't even at the rally. They wasn't at the first rally or the second rally, but they talking about what Jay-Z's undermining. Show me the pictures and videos of Jay-Z across the street from the FBA rally for reparations with fucking Big Daddy Kane there. Show me that. That doesn't exist. Tamika Mallory's out there. Exactly, the rally flops. And that was crazy. What's up, family? Chilling. I'm not gonna get you on camera if you don't want to be. You mind if I get your stuff on camera? All right, there you go. And I take it you a Black-owned business? Black-owned. All right, and where's your family from? Barbados and New York. All right. That's what's up. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, no doubt. Just Kima's Slaves, LLC. Just Kima? Just Kima's Flaves LLC, and we out here right here on the corner of 123rd Street and Morningside. Sis is out here doing her thing. Y'all make sure y'all stop by. Y'all appreciate you, sis. Take care. No doubt. All right, man. You see, we got the people out here showing love. Uh, and like I said, you can't always be sure of who's who. So sometimes you just gotta ask. And there's nothing wrong with promoting anybody, but yeah, we just gotta ask. Hey, where are you from? I wish Jay-Z would come out and go against FBA. I wish he would too. That would boost the fuck out of the movement. So, you know, when people say that he sold out against who? When? For what? What motion did we have during when the Barclays, when all that was going on? I mean, yeah, but before 2016, before the delineation movement kicked in, there really wasn't nobody making no national moves like that. We no, I mean, yeah, you had individuals wherever they were with whatever organizations. All right, we're off here in Morningside Park on the west side of Harlem, and there's nothing popping off in here either. This is very surprising. But yeah, before 2016, before the delineation movement kicked off, I mean, yeah, niggas was pro-black and, we was addressing white supremacy and doing all of that, but it wasn't no codified shit going on to the point where, oh, damn, if they build this billion-dollar arena right here, it's going to slow up the motion we got. And then, like I said, delineation, reparations, deportation. Look how many celebrities support that stuff. They don't get the pushback that Jay-Z gets. That's real selling out. That's real attempting to undermine what we got going on. And actually, we do push back against those celebrities that support the illegals that are anti-ICE. We do push back against that. But the people that are pushing them back against Jay-Z for the Barclays, for Target, for the NFL, they don't push back against that stuff. So that's why I'm reminding us, those of us that are, serious minded in regards to reparations, delineation, and overall justice. Like, hey, what do we benefit from going along with this Jay-Z's the bad guy? Even Donald Trump being the bad guy. Not to say Donald Trump is our friend, but whenever I see and hear people going hard at Jay-Z, Puffy, R. Kelly, Donald Trump, I'm like, damn, how come y'all never have this type of energy for, the Democrats and other white supremacists, particularly liberal white supremacists? People that when they start blaming shit on Jay-Z, R. Kelly, Puffy, and Donald Trump, that's just them looking for a scapegoat. All right, so yeah, it don't look like nothing particular is happening at Morningside. So nothing's happening in Morningside Park. Nothing's necessarily happening on 125th Street. Next we can head a little south over to Central Park. Not gonna go deep into Central Park. But yeah, this isn't cool. It's nothing really cracking off. I mean, besides them little white folks gathered with the whatchamacallit, the Rosa Parks shirt, calling themselves doing something. Jay-Z is a low life. Y'all know Jay-Z is not a low life. Y'all just been believing and repeating fantasies and lies for so many years that when it gets broken down that y'all are simply hating, you don't want to accept that. And that's really all it is you hating. Because the reality is, all right, since Jay-Z's all this and all that, what should be done? What's the solution? What should be done with Jay-Z? And whatever solution you're gonna come up with, it's not gonna make sense. You can't stop nothing he got going on. Because he's not doing nothing. He's not harming us. He's not trying to harm niggas. Niggas want to be harmed by Jay-Z so bad. Jay-Z used the same currency that Al Sharpton has been using for decades. Nigga, we all use that currency. Y'all just saying anything, my nigga. We all use the same USD. What are you talking about? Or are you talking about some sort of other cultural currency? Yes. All right. Yeah, he does use cultural currency because he has that. And, you know, you can really look at Jay-Z's whole career and you can see why he is where he is. Like, for real, it makes sense. There's an extreme difference between Jay-Z and a lot of other entertainers and athletes in general. Like, he really came up from out the mud and came into the game on the world stage with money, with a rich taste, with a business sense. And people that do business, they realize, oh, this is a good businessman. Well, let's do business with him. Now, business is not about emotion and owning somebody and quote unquote doing shit for the culture, doing shit for the people, which by the way, he does and has done, him and his wife. But, you know, niggas be feeling entitled and shit. Buy his records, not buy his shit. Melrose, you're walking in my neighborhood. What's up, family? Pop out. Shit, we out here. Jay-Z used the same thing. Breeze don't make up that, man. Nah, Jay is cool, man. Y'all just really hating. And, you know, I'm not mad at you for whatever you're hating. That's something y'all got to kind of deal with. But yeah, Jay-Z is perfectly fine. And I know y'all not used to that. A lot of people, they're not used to hearing or seeing foundational Black Americans get defended and protected, especially not, you know, successful foundational Black American men who everyone is always beating up on and crucifying. That's how I know Jesus is real and that Jesus is FBA. He is and was FBA because it would only be an FBA to get lied on, player hated, and just crucify every chance, you know, they get. The world just got to blame him. Like, you know, the way niggas be scared about Jay-Z and Donald Trump, that's not a cool thing to really do. And I know people don't even see it for the loser, coward, lame snitch shit it is. Cause you just, oh, hey man, I fit in. Everybody off in here hating on Jay-Z. Yeah, man, let me join in and just get comfortable. That's the comfortable, easy thing to do. Now try looking at things and addressing things from an objective perspective. That's hard. That's difficult. That's scary. You're gonna be alone. Ty Quinn was good, bro. Yeah, it's virtually white, basically. The way niggas think and the way niggas act. Yeah, it might as well just virtually be white. Oh yeah, for sure he was FBA. Just niggas wake up just saying random shit that don't make sense. Like when you really look at it. Like that Barclays conversation, man, like y'all gave him that much power. Y'all really just gave him that much power. What was he supposed to do? Hey, man, speak out and say, I'm not doing this. Man, y'all better go ahead and build this. But I promise you, this money that you're offering me, whether I'm a part of it or not, I won't take one red cent of it. Niggas do not know what they be talking about at all. But yeah, it's just business as usual. Juneteenth is basically a free day off, a kickback day, a time and a half day. Nobody's acknowledging us. Nobody's celebrating us. Nobody's praising us. Nobody's thanking us. Nobody's appreciative of us. And for the ones that try to be, they get the colors wrong. And they got the African continent on a lot of these designs as well. And that be the thing. And by the way, the Negroes that walk around with red, black, and green in the African continent talking about Juneteenth, these are the Negroes that boycott Target. These are the Negroes that boycott the NFL. These are the Negroes that's talking about, ooh, Jay-Z bad. All right, it's popping off at the Harlem Tavern. They got some, all right. So they're fusing Juneteenth with the soccer game. That's off code as hell. But I wouldn't expect anything less. All right, they got the Uncle Nearest folks here. All right, that's kind of cool. But yeah, playing this whole soccer game, yeah, they're they're fusing two things together that don't belong. Soccer and Juneteenth, that don't go together. If you're gonna do a soccer event, do a soccer event. But don't invite Uncle Nearest and them here to just mush it in with everybody. Don't do that. All right, we got this boulevard spot right here. Got some folks selling some stuff. All right, check out this stuff, y'all. Got some cool shirts right here. If y'all see something y'all like, man, stop by. Come shop with the folks over here on the corner of 116th, Frederick Douglass Boulevard. But the locals and the natives, we call it A5. I ain't gonna front, man. Yeah, I definitely am gonna always support and promote my people. But on some G shit, yo, y'all have to be creative and original, my nigga. All of this AI shit, you coming up with AI designs or whatever, and then printing it on a shirt. ah, it's not flavor like that. I get that you hustling, and I like that. I like the enterprising aspect of it, but yeah, let's be creative. Let's be original. Let's put some thought into what we doing, into what we selling. Let's put some thought into what we, present into the world. And a lot of people, they're doing a bit too much with this AI shit. And no, it's not cool. All right, we're now here on, yo, what up, man? No doubt, man. Have a good day. Yes, sir. You too, you too. Jordan J.G. Wright. You know him? Not personally, but I know of him. Oh, all right. You know where his family from? Washington Heights. Oh, all right. You from the Heights too? No, sir. All right, where you from? I'm from right here. No, I'm saying where your family from? Harlem. No, I'm saying like your family, your lineage, your ancestors. Oh, like, I would say like my grandma African. Okay. Where's she from? What part of Africa? You don't look African, nigga. Nah, I'm not. My grandpa actually Puerto Rican. Oh, all right. Cool. You know, like New York, like a bullet pot, so it's like a mix of both worlds. Yeah, yes, sir. She from my uncle, Guyanese. Oh, all right. And my grandma from, I forgot where she from. All right, it's all cool, man. They raised a respectable young man, man. Keep making your family proud, yo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. All right, man. We got the young brother out here advocating for somebody's vote right here. We're not voting for this nigga, but shouts to the young Caribbean, Guyanese, Puerto Rican brother out here. Very respectful, you dig, doing his thing, staying out of trouble, doing something constructive. Just because I may not agree with whoever this candidate is, who I don't know, but still, and that's what it is. We don't have a problem with that. Yeah, but every time y'all say, oh, you niggas are being divisive, next thing you know, bam, little synagogue. Like, what the fuck? You dig? This is 116th for those of you that aren't familiar with New York City or Harlem. 116th Street is basically called Little Africa. And as you can see, it's just Africa, all up and down the block, all up and down the spot. and that's perfectly okay. But the minute we try to, just represent and do our thing, it's oh shit, nigga, y'all are being divisive. No, man. Like I said, this whole strip, they talk about we be divisive and shit. No, man, that's y'all. We the ones called everybody brother and sister and welcomed everyone in. And what y'all do? Y'all came in, delineated, exit us out, crossed us out of your economics. They don't have to, they don't come spend money with us. If anything, it's us, spending money with them. Not one FBA on this block. And if it is, they're not hired. They got their own spot, which by the way, we basically don't. And yes. You probably can't tell, but yeah, it's pretty, very musty out here. Must and African oils. It's a mixture of that going on. But yeah, everybody else, y'all are perfectly, do your thing. Just stop bothering us and lying when we do our thing. When we try to do our thing. Yeah, look, Senegal World Cup. Hold on, man. There it is, Senegal World Cup. Jay-Z was right about one thing. We aren't kneeling anymore. Hold on, but are you agreeing or are you the one of the Jay-Z haters? Yeah, you're one of the Jay-Z haters, Nimbus. You gotta, it's gonna be okay, man. JJ, I'm sure JJ loves you, man. He doesn't know you, but I'm sure he got a lot of love for you. Jay-Z is not doing anything to hurt people. All right, yeah, it ain't shit going on in Harlem. It's nothing going on in Harlem for Juneteenth. And the reality is a lot of, I'm gonna say the FBAs, a lot of us in Harlem, we just don't know. We don't know about Juneteenth. We don't know about bum ass sticker. Get your I didn't vote button right now at melroseradio.com. We don't know about Juneteenth. We don't know about the Juneteenth flag. We don't know about um the Black American heritage flag. We don't know about none of that stuff. All we really know is the red, black, and green flag. There's a video I shared earlier from my joint. This dude, he was like, "What color is the Black American heritage flag?" And everybody was like, red, black, and green. Ain't it got some green in it? Black, green, yellow, red." It's just everybody getting it wrong. So, and that just shows the success of the miseducation system. Give me out, man. Oh yeah, for those of you not familiar or aware, this is the Carter, the building from New Jack City. Yeah, that's the Carter right there, y'all. Once again, we're still on 116, aka Little Africa. I was hearing that some of the Asians and the some other tethers, Latino tethers, they were talking about where we're gonna start boycotting black-owned businesses. Ooh. Ooh, oh, please don't do that. Ooh, oh no, we're scared. Shaking in my boots. Yeah, they said they're about to start boycotting our businesses too. I'm waiting for Tom Homan to make good on his promise that New York will see the largest ICE deployment. Yeah, whatchamacallit, I would like to see that too. But I ain't gonna front, man. For any of y'all that are familiar and aware, this thing is usually flooded with them. Man, for my whole life, this strip has been flooded. It's looking kind of bare right now. I'm not sure what they. Oh, they're probably doing Juneteenth Uber rides and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, it's usually a lot of them. So a lot of them probably sitting off in a facility somewhere. The ones without their paperwork right, they probably hiding low. Like the people we seeing out here right now, they probably got their paperwork straight, or they don't give a fuck. But yeah, I'm used to it being flooded out here. Like for those of you that know, if you know, you know, it's usually flooded out here. Shouts to Amy Roofs, the famous legendary Amy Roofs. That's another foundational Black American owned and operated business that you can find in the Black Business Directory of the Black pages on melroseradio.com. The legendary famous Amy Roofs. But yeah, man, it's looking like just business as usual today. All right, what we got here? 33rd Juneteenth celebration. Oh, it's on Saturday. Oh, okay. So tomorrow they're gonna be Mount Morris. Yeah, that's what it's all telling that. Right now? Right now. All right, bet. We hear that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so y'all heard it there first, man. It is popping at Mount Morris. Now, notice how, they just kind of heard what was going on and said, hey, Mount Morris. Watch when we get over there to Mount Morris. Watch how all the white people call it. Oh yeah, Marcus Garvey. Yeah, Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey Park. They say shit like that. Marcus Garvey Park. They call it by the name of the tethers that they allowed to so-called be our representation and leaders. Not to say that Malcolm X was a tether, even though they named Lennox Ave after him. But yeah, once again, Malcolm X, Boulevard, Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, Juneteenth being a federal holiday, we can respect, acknowledge, and appreciate all of them and those contributions and all of that. But didn't none of us ask for none of that shit? Didn't none of us ask to name the avenue after niggas? Didn't none of us ask for a federal holiday? Didn't none of us ask? No, we didn't ask for none of that. And we're really not asking for anything at this point. It's either do what we say or wish that you had. Word up. But yeah, apparently a lot of things are going down tomorrow. Maybe not only here in Harlem, but around the city in regards to Juneteenth, even though they're a day late and a dollar short. But as you can see, those folks, they just said that that's where they're heading at right now. So when I was over there earlier, it was probably a little too early because I don't know if I saw the whole shot, or for those of you that got in here late, but I started this live off over there at Mount Morris, and it really wasn't popping like that. This is what's this called right here? This is Millbank. Shouts to Millbank. Yeah, Millbank. It's like a center, like a community center, swimming pool, foosball, football, basketball, all that type of stuff for the kids. Good thing for the community. I did a lot of great things there and in other places, not only around Harlem, but around the city. Like, yeah, I kind of had motion and just been doing a lot of fly shit, extravagant shit since I was a kid. Like, I was really one of the first uploading viral videos to MySpace and YouTube, getting, millions of views. I don't really brag about a lot of that stuff because when you're like a creative and a builder, you're kind of just always on to the next thing. But yeah, y'all can kind of ask. You could check the resume, check the portfolio, peep what's up in the repertoire. But yeah, shouts to Millbank. Did a lot of great things over there. Did a lot of great things over here in Mount Morris too, man. Where we headed now. Yeah, speaking of Lennox Ave, if y'all go on my Instagram, you'll see a video that I reshared. It was of Hawk Newsome. He's a familiar, popular, I guess you could say, social justice advocate or somebody here in New York City with another brother by the name of Smart Guy. Smart Guy, he's from out here in Harlem. He's a smart guy, basically. Very intelligent brother, who I believe he's FBA, just by how he carries himself and all that. I believe he's FBA. Anyway, there's a video I posted of Smart and Hawk Newsome. They were talking with, I believe his name is Reverend Manning. Reverend Manning, he has a church right over here, a big church over here on Lenox Avenue. And y'all gonna see the main sign from his church. You'll probably be like, oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. And I've always been familiar with the church, I just never really knew him. I don't think I've ever attended his church, but when I started to see like signs some years ago on how he was addressing the, white supremacists and just different things, I was like, all right, this brother, he seems down. He seems cool. And then I try to go, all right, something look like it's popping over here. So I'm gonna go swing by this church and then I'm gonna come back through this block. But yeah, when I started to see the different signs he had on his church, oh, that's a fly, what's that, a Bentley right there? That's a fly joint. Joint look like spearmint. Got the spearmint colored Bentley. That's like the flyest shit ever. Maybach, yeah. So I try to like go and set up a meeting with him and stuff. And it was a fucking tether that answered the door. And basically, the tether, he was being hostile and gatekeeping the whole situation. And I never really got through to have a meeting with Pastor Manning. But based on seeing that video with Smart and Hawk, I'm like, oh yeah, this is an old nigga right here. This is an old nigga. Not an elder, but an old nigga. All right, it look like something popping over here. We got a bunch of folks over here on the thing. Let's go see who over here. But yeah, that old nigga, he's just an old nigga. All right, shouts to folks. Some sort of photo shoot or something going on. Video shoot. Oh, shouts to Fergie Baby. I see Fergie Baby out here. Probably a video or something going on. Yeah, man, all them looking good, man. All right, yeah, I don't know what this is though. Some sort of just general photo shoot. It's not anything Juneteenth related. There's a bunch of non-FBAs in there, so you dig? That's not like anything Juneteenth related. But yeah, shout out to folks getting a thing on. Live on Lennox Ave. Don't shop at Key Food. Down the map, what's up, beloved? Yeah, yeah. I keep thinking today is Saturday too. Yo, Taquin, I appreciate that, bro. But yeah, this is the church right here, Pastor Manning's church. That old nigga that he's trying to get elected for something, and that's why he was, I guess they stopped him or whatever. Here he is, Atla. Yeah, all right. My grandparents, they used to talk about Atla, and I used to hear them talking about. I just don't remember what they used to be talking about because that was back in the saying the Child's Place era. But yeah, Manning for mayor. Oh, this nigga thinks he's running for mayor. Okay. It's probably some little, oh, Lord Jesus. What's my name? All right, this nigga. Sir, you already lost. He thinks he's fighting Mandami. The white supremacists and the tethers, they're not gonna, pick you over a tether. But yeah, y'all go check that video out. This is an old nigga, not about delineation, not about reparations. And hold on, let me get this bum ass sign. Bank of New York Mellon white gentrifiers trying to steal our church property. They got the scaffolds up. You know, I speak the truth. Come inside and help me take Harlem back from the genocides. That's old nigga babble, man. Old nigga babble. You've already dropped the ball. You got tethers all up in this shit. Yeah, man. He thinks he's running for mayor. We're not voting for you. We'll just continue to do our own thing. We don't need any of y'all. Oh yeah, on that black party that we're gonna spin back through, they had the coloring off. Yeah, man, people just whatchamacallit, be out here living in a state of stupidity. Ignorance is bliss. Like, and when somebody comes through, a lot of people they are very uncomfortable with receiving information from black people, from foundational black Americans, especially foundational black American men. People they get out their body when we speak to them with some authority, some knowledge, some truth. But you know, that's the thing. We have to learn how to be able to stand in authority and power, in reality, and righteousness, and truth, and not be scared or not care, and be aware that people aren't going to like it, that people are going to feel uncomfortable, that people are going to push back. But we don't care. All right, and those folks, they told me to head over to Mount Morris, which it still doesn't look popping yet. It still doesn't look like it's popping. So we're gonna spin over here to this block party, see what was happening over there. And then after that, they should be able to get some things popping in Mount Morris. Because apparently that's what that guy said. Y'all heard him. Word on the street. It was supposed to be popping. So we are gonna see. Yeah, people just don't like taking knowledge and information and instruction and rules from us. But so what? Y'all can't do anything. This is all shit. We only lose when we don't fight back. And then look at this. Yeah, it's like 8 churches. Y'all see how many churches we just passed by in this vicinity? It's mad churches. It really makes me wonder like how Harlem was back in those days, man. Like in the 20s, the 30s. I mean, we do see depictions of it in things like the Godfather of Harlem, Hoodlum, The Cotton Came to Harlem. What other movies? American Gangster. We do see certain depictions, but I could imagine the feeling and the vibe. That shit was probably crazy. Going to church on Sunday. Man, where's that black at? Oh, it's over here, 120th. Oh my God. I hope this isn't one of those eggs and grits podcast block parties. You dig? Where they play the theme music from a sitcom and then they transition it to like a gospel song. Have y'all seen any of those videos? This would be one of those types of events, man. I hate those videos. Is this Afro beats that I'm hearing? Oh Lord Jesus. All right, y'all. Hold your horses, man. We're in for a ride. Hold on, Ken. Let me see if I get something to eat. Now, hold on. I might have to buck dance a little bit, y'all. I might have to wave around the Pan African flag if I want to get something to eat. I don't know. I got to see. Oh man, this is some straight bullshit. Oh yeah, Poochie 161, I got you. Oh, hell. They got white people serving black people on Juneteenth. Are they giving out tickets? Do you have to have a ticket in order to get something to eat? Hey, yo, Philly John, what up? Yo, do y'all see this, my nigga? They got white people handing out tickets for food on a block party. That's not how a block party done. This is the most jankiest, off-code, whack-ass block party I've ever seen. Yeah, this is crazy. Jay-Z wasn't going to be able to stop that, y'all. Jay-Z was not going to be able to stop that. Jay-Z brought in gentrification. And no, he didn't. He wasn't going to be able to stop that. Hey, yo, can I get your shirt for my YouTube? Yeah, we got the Black American 10 Heritage flag out here. Looking lovely, ladies. Y'all from around here? No, we just came in just from Jersey. All right. Oh, you're from Jersey? Yeah. Definitely enjoy yourselves. Have a good time. Thank you. I think it's like white people though running this block party. They're handing you have to have a ticket in order to get some food. Oh, and then there's white ladies serving it. It's a good vibe though. Beautiful people. It's good people, beautiful people. But this is Juneteenth about Black Americans, about foundational Black Americans. And but it's good, it's safe. So have a good time. We're gonna do that, and we're also going up the street to the Studio Museum. I think that's gonna be. Oh, why? Over there on 125th. Exactly. All right, you ladies, take care, enjoy. All right. Yeah, man. You see? Oh, hold on. Over here. Hey, I got you on camera. Don't be smoking on the job. Don't be smoking on the job. Don't do that. We need you to be professional, all right? We need professionals out here smoking on the job. Yeah, that's crazy, man. See, now if I wanted to, I'm familiar with who that DJ is too. So he's just kind of doing his job. He is a good DJ, but they canceled it. All right, y'all. Tomorrow, yes, sir, no doubt. No, ma'am, I'm just trying. No, I'll be back out here tomorrow. I'll be back out here tomorrow. It'll be on Lenox Avenue. It's gonna be closed off. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. All right, I got y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all take care. All right. So what happened? Nah, we from Harlem. We don't tie our shoes. We let the ladies hang. Tie my shoe, nigga. But yeah, as y'all see, the folks that we saw earlier over there on 116, we just met back up with them, and they said it was canceled, whatever, or maybe they just had the date wrong initially. I don't know. They said something's gonna be popping tomorrow on Lennox. So right now, basically, I'm gonna go head back over here to 25th. I'm gonna see. They said something was happening at the Studio Museum. I'm gonna go back over there, and then if nothing's cracking over there, I guess I'm just gonna go about my business, go get something to eat, and relax for the rest of the day. I tried to bring y'all like some live Juneteenth shit, but apparently it's a tether fest. God. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we definitely gonna go back over there to the Studio Museum because that's across the street from the State Building where that white guy with the Rosa Parks shirt was at. So they were probably congregating there to meet up with some other suspected white supremacists. So we gonna go see what's cracking over there. Yeah, Jersey in the building, man. Shouts to those lovely ladies repping. Had to get them a little heads up, like, hey, I don't know, a little something different going on over there. Cause well, when have we ever done that? Do they do that where y'all from? Hand out tickets to get food at a block party? Man, white women, sir. Lord Jesus, you niggas, man. I swear to man. Oh yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Yo, I was gonna do that. I was in the crib chilling, and it took me a minute to come out because I'm like, yo, I don't want to go outside, man. All this shit gonna piss me off. But I was like, now let me just see what's up. I ain't got a lady right here with a whole Haitian flag on her head. All right, so see, people just kind of doing anything today. Yeah, I was in the crib chilling, and I was like, hey man, I ain't going out there. It's something gonna piss me off. But I was like, hey, you know what? I want to possibly get some food, see if I could bump into a cookout. That little janky Democratic kickback they was having back there. Nah, food doesn't really look appealing. Yeah, that's right. Show off for sure. Represent. Oh yeah, but I was saying back there at that block party, if I wanted to, I could have finessed my way onto the mic, and I would have ended up telling them that they all look stupid and that the colors are red, white, and blue, and that my name isn't Toby, because that's basically what they're saying whenever you see anybody with the red, black, and green. They're basically saying your name is Toby. Yeah, and I'm not gonna be out here tomorrow, but Sunday, yeah, Sunday we live. I'm DJing on Sunday at a Father's Day cookout. Yeah, so we're gonna be back live on here on Sunday. Catch me doing the annual Father's Day cookout. Pop out, holler at your boy. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna really when I be DJing and people be like, hey, can you play some Afro beats? I usually play Chris Brown, Sway Lee, and Beyonce's Afrobeat song. And then like I'll switch over to maybe like one or two reggae songs, and then it's right back to them good old FBA slaps. Hey yo, y'all ever heard Tariq Nasheed talk about Rodney C, little Rodney C from the Furious Four plus one more? Yeah, back in the day, he used to have a Tariq did an interview with Rodney C where he talked about his he used to have a youth program, and the youth program it used to meet right here in this building in the community center. They used to meet there. I forget. I think they was like on Sundays, but he would meet with a bunch of youth. I was part of it, and man, he would just offer his time and knowledge and know-how into helping us do whatever it was that we were endeavoring to do. And he would host showcases once a month, something like that. And on these days where we would meet, on those Sundays where we would meet in that room, he would, like I said, help us with our talents or just whatever. Somebody needed help with homework. Like he was just an all around, just, role model and just really there for the youth. And we would get to rehearse for the talent shows that he would have once a month at different locations around Harlem or wherever he could get a location, like whatever school or auditorium. And then he would have tickets that we could sell. I think he was like, the tickets were probably like $5. And then he was like, if you sell, like, in order to participate, you have to sell a certain amount of tickets. And then if you sell more, he wanted half. So however much the tickets were, I think it was like $5 or something like that. But basically, and you only had to sell like, I think like 10 tickets, like $50. It was something like that. But basically what I would do, I come to him like, hey yo, brother Rodney, I need 50 tickets. I need 70 tickets. And I'm selling them for $20, $30, $40. Or even if some I sold for 5, some I might sell for 10. For the most part, because the tickets, they never had an amount on them. So he just told me what, he wanted brought back to him. So I'm like, all right, say no more. And I spent my time with him running it up. But not only was I running it up with the ticket sales, I would use that money and that opportunity to be on stages. I would use that money and those opportunities to bring other people with me. I'd be sitting up there negotiating with him because it was like he already had everything set in stone before I showed up. And then by the time I show up, not only am I asking for extra tickets and I'm bringing him back more money, but now I'm sitting up there negotiating an extra 5 minutes. I'm negotiating an extra 8 minutes to perform because I done promised somebody else. I'm like, hey, you do this for me, I'm gonna get you this right here. You just gotta sell this much tickets, bring me back this much money, and I'm gonna let you perform your song. So now I'm going up there because I called myself a rapper back in the day and I had a little bit of success, but my whole thing was, hey, I just want to be able to, just facilitate situations that could get everybody popping. And like I said, if he gave me 10 minutes to perform, I'd take 2, 3 minutes, do my little one song or two verses and a hook for my song. And then I got 3, 4 other rappers coming to perform their song. And then they done brought a whole bunch of people. So yeah, I've always had ways to get money and to, get people incorporated with everything that I got going on. I've always been good with doing that. And shouts to Brother Rodney for providing that platform and opportunity. All right, this is the Studio Museum of Harlem that somebody was said, it was those ladies said it was supposed to be popping at. And then over there, the Urban Civil Rights Museum, that's where they had the reparations meeting a few weeks ago. All right, let me see what's happening in here. Come on, ladies. Go ahead. Afternoon, gentlemen. I here, or it was supposed to be something popping in here. But yeah, shit, we're in here. This is kind of my first time in here. Check it out, y'all. April Thompson, what's up? Yeah, you already. All right, I guess we going up. Oh, damn, matter of fact, I ain't gonna go on there because my joint probably gonna cut out. Yeah, you know what? I ain't about to do too much in here because I don't want the joint to cut out. It's very nice in here, I will say that. But yeah, this is also not anything that anybody asked for like that. Yeah, nobody asked for none of this. It just really don't benefit us like that. I don't think so. If we don't got like proper narration and you know context to what's going on. Cause look, they got the fucking scam African flag up there. So yeah, didn't nobody ask for another democratic owned institution that paints false narrative and erases who we truly are. So yeah, ain't nobody impressed by that bullshit. All right, y'all, but yeah, I'm guessing that's gonna be it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Melrose Mike, Melrose Radio, Friday, June 19th, 2026. This is supposed to have been like some sort of fly Juneteenth kind of thing, but it really ain't nothing popping out here. It's kind of just business as usual or a little tether fest happening here and there, but nothing really certified or codified. They did end up putting the Juneteenth flag up there in front of the state building, but for the most part, yeah, and my man got the orange and blue Knicks here with the bees. That's fly. You dig? But yeah, we're gonna have to just work and be the standout red, white, and blue people out here. Be the maroon, gold, and black people out here next year. And we're gonna really have to get it started before next year because we need the energy. We need to have people saying, hey, what flag is that? What's that? I didn't know about that. We really need to educate the people. And once again, there's nothing wrong with educating somebody who is innocently ignorant and honestly doesn't know what's going on. There's nothing wrong with that. But the minute you sense that somebody is operating in bad faith, do not waste one single precious FBA second on those people. Don't do that. Just ignore them and don't engage. That's right. Say it again. Say it again. I want my motherfucking reparations from everybody white. Let them know. Let them know. Now. Let them know. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All right. My man right there needs his money. Niggas just walking down to telling white people he wants his reparations. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at that. All right. I need a icy or like some water. Please come to the Bible study. Sir, where's that accent from? Are you believing in God? Where's your accent from? Why? Because you have an accent and you're trying to. Yeah, I'm a foreigner. Yeah, where'd you come from? From Germany. Germany? Yeah. And what are you doing here in Harlem World trying to get black people to go to your church? Yeah, I want to evangelize. No, we got it popping, sir. We don't need you. You're not welcome. Who invited you here? Who invited you? Jesus. No, he didn't. Don't lie. You're lying, sir. I'm gonna have to assume you're the devil, and I rebuke you. Back to Germany or whatever hell you came from, Satan. You're not welcome in Harlem. We don't appreciate this. You're not welcome, and you can leave and go on back yonder. You too, man. What the hell is their problem? Somebody trying to go to church, nigga? Man. All right, y'all. So apparently that's my Juneteenth. German suspected white supremacists trying to get me to go to church. Man, between that and the Rosa Parks thing, y'all right. Stay y'all ass home, chill out, and we'll try again next year. Juneteenth canceled, y'all. Juneteenth is canceled. What the fuck was that? Hey, 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 hey. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Had to give me a quick little Gatorade, y'all. All right, y'all. I tried to hold it down for Harlem. I tried to hold it down, but the folks ain't really out here like that. But yeah, tune in this Sunday. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be at the Father's Day cookout. It's gonna be popping. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Melrose Mike, Melrose Radio. I'm out of here.